Gotta stop dox. I gotta stop doxing myself. Pretty crazy how that happens. Oh, this is main gaming. Let me go present. Oh wait, on my present page, I'm very much gay. I don't know why I said that. Um. Also, it doxed me again right after I was streaming. I gotta stop. I gotta stop doxing myself. This is just not funny. This is just not funny. God, and you start like putting things in folders. So like, I am not trusting any kind of folder. There we go. We've reached peak. We've reached the place we needed to be. We, r/ask women. Why not like go outside and ask an actual woman and probably not like a man dressed up in like a suit? Who knows? Who knows? Let me just everything's set up. The first thing that caught my eye really was, do you fart in front of your partner? Because it's like, why not? Completely serious post. I am genuinely curious to hear a woman weigh other woman weigh in our dynamics in a relationship, in relation, because farting is such a big part of a relationship. Respectfully, man's has been deep balls inside of me. He's kissed my toes. He's kissed my butthole. I don't care. I legit just say, this one is for you. Okay. These people are willingly sharing this information, not on purpose, but it happened for depressing stuff because, yeah, well, yeah, this is depressing in a funny sort of way. I know there are couples that fart in front of each other, but I don't want to live like that. What do you there's like when someone like farts in front of you, you're just like, no, please. You sound like a victim. She sounds like a victim. Yes, of course. Why? Because a body farts and I'm not removing myself or editing myself. Run a terminology, run editing. Um, yes, I know I'm saying that not fart. Who does that? Me when my trad wife takes a big shit in the toilet. Women don't poop. I shit with the door open. I don't really care. He chose this life. Okay, that's a little too far. Like, not. We're just being told things I don't think like we should be told. Like, women who go plastic. Okay, that's a good comment. What's your favorite non-sexist joke about being a woman? Really? What's your favorite joke? So like I could say and be like, woman, like a woman's intuition is basically the universe whispering, girl, you are. Uh-huh. I don't know. Notice how none of these are funny. Like, where is my section? What drugs you won't ever try it ever again? Why does it specifically need to be about women? What's a hard pill to swallow that actually made you? These are just in general questions. Why does it need to be like specifically for women? I just don't get it. Older generations of what is a dying skill of or oh yeah, this is gonna be rich. Conversation skills, especially active listening and asking questions. I wouldn't say that. I'm just when like okay, I'm gonna get a little serious here. What you see on TikTok and Instagram and like the kids that only use that every day of their life, of course they're gonna be like that. But I've also you know, have been in classes where people don't fucking stop asking questions. The ability to be bored? How? If anything, I think this generation is way more bored than, like, any other generation. Like, we live in a generation where there's so many games, yet barely any games. To find information off the internet? What do you mean? Like, bro, oh my god, that is just not true. That is just blatant. If anything, it's just older people doing that. If anything, I have seen older and, like, grandmas use Grok. Hosting the real... What? Okay, I'm just gonna say this right now. These people don't go outside. Well, it's Reddit, so you would honestly be, be the... But, like, seriously, how about this? Okay. Have you ever thought about this? Have you ever thought about this? You're just not invited. Oh my god! Like, holy shit. My brother goes out to parties a lot. Now, I'm not saying, I'm just gonna blatantly say this. I don't get invited to them, but, with that out of the way, me being honest here, these people are just blatantly saying, oh yeah, nobody wants to talk to me. Be able to do simple calculations in your head? What? Okay, maybe it's just people are special needs, okay? There are just people out there not good at math. This is not, like, a Gen Z related thing. Thinking. They all seem to be outsourcing their... Okay. The funniest thing is this is not true. It is legitimately millennials all working on AIs and shit. It has literally been all millennials. Until, like, we get to, like, the VTubers and stuff that, like, starting to use it. But, like, they're literally making what you're making. Oh my god, shut up. Socializing? If anything, this is a generation without shame. This is a generation that isn't scared to talk to each other. It's creepy or weird to approach someone or a stranger at a bar or a nightclub. Well, here's the thing, right? This is just the subtle way of saying you're the creep in the bar, okay? It is not creepy to go make friends at the bar, but when you are saying it's creepy, I'm starting to think that you're giving people a reason to why it's creepy. We have video games or 24... You had television. Shut the fuck up. You had television. Now, granted, not all of it was 24 hours, but there was plenty of 24-hour channels when you were alive. Don't even give me this crap. Don't give me this crap. Oh, back in my day. Back in your day, right, cable was becoming a thing, okay? Shut up. You had that. Literally what we have now is an upgrade to what you had. And oh my god, streaming, let alone movie streaming. Tell me one person that is liking the streaming boom right now. Tell me one person, right, that just doesn't have, like, one or more, like, that has, like, 3 or more streaming services, right? We had way less social anxiety because young children had personal lives. Okay. I'm gonna say this in the nicest way I can. You can't control that. Here's the thing, right? Back in the day, right? If you didn't socialize, right? You were called a creep. And this is gonna be simple as that, and nobody understood it. And in these days, you can see these people just don't know what the fuck they are talking about. In my dating years, there were no dating apps. We met people... This wasn't just a... Oh my god. You want to know what? I'm going to say this right now. My parents met on a dating app. So shut the fuck up. They are millennial. Actually, prime millennial. They are old. right? They met each other on a dating app. So don't be like, oh, these new kids using their dating app. Shut the fuck up. Being social without having a panic. You realize, right? This is the most social and loudest generation of all fucking time. Guess what? Talking to people of power gives you anxiety, but like talking to your friends, you act like a complete idiot and post it online. Ironing. Okay, yeah, I'll give them that. Reading a book. Shut the fuck up. I read books all the time, right? And the thing is, right, the only reason why I got into reading books is because I chose what the books I wanted to read. The thing is, right, and I'm just going to say this right now, people don't read nowadays is because a lot of teachers and a lot of schools like to mix it up and be like, and during the summer reading, give you a bunch of books you don't care about, and then be like, yeah, read these. How about encourage kids to actually read? To not read the same, because I'm going to be honest. I know this is going to be a hot take in the reading community, but To Kill a Mockingbird was boring as shit. It was boring as shit. I did not like reading it. Now, Night, it was interesting, alright? You know, with the concentration camps and learning about it, and learning how it was to actually be a prisoner, that was interesting, right? And there was actually, it was like a historical thing, like, it was, people actually lived through it. But, like, throughout the entirety of To Kill a Mockingbird, it was talking here, let's go to the next scene. Talking here, let's go to the next scene. Oh, a guy died. Alright, let's talk about it for, like, multiple pages without, like, actually showing the effects. It was, unless there was, and I just didn't really hammer it, it was just a fucking boring book. It was a boring-ass book. Just go out, if anything, a lot of these people, okay, I'm going to say this right now. Outside right now is way fucking more, and even my mom has admitted to this, right? Going outside now is way different than it was years ago. It is considerably way more dangerous. Whether it is from people just being assholes or people actually being criminals. It is such like a problem now. Comfort and being alone. Oh my god. Home now. I'm 6 feet from the edge. Writing. No one writes things anymore. Okay, I'm gonna say this right now. As much as we all shit on book talk, it is legitimately given a lot of people reasons to read. Okay? I will say that right now. And here's the thing, right? I will tell you why nobody's writing. Because nobody wants to write essays. Nobody wants to write the shit schools give out. Here's the thing, right? What got me into writing was a teacher actually, right, encouraging me not to write about my day, or not forcing me to write about my day, or some stupid shit. In elementary, right, I was told to write something I wanted to write. And that was such a new concept to me that like my head exploded. All right. And here's the thing, right? When students are writing their own stuff, they have fun with it, whether or not they are good writers or not. I will say this right now: a room where people are just writing stuff down to be silly is still a room I'd like to be in. I like, for example, right? For like Halloween in my 6th grade year, right? We were all like, we all had to like write some like spooky stories or whatever, and like, no, not spooky. No. No. Wasn't that? I was actually we had to write a poem. It was with like the minimums of using some diction and stuff and whatnot. And the thing is, right? Nobody had. I was the only one that had fun with it. But when it was like Halloween of, I know I'm getting my timelines mixed up. Holy shit! No, that was 9th grade. But in 6th grade during Halloween, we all got to write our own horror stories, right? With zero limitations, zero requirements. Like, it was an optional thing, right? And the thing is that everyone had fun because it was like something that we all wanted to write. Like, we could just go crazy, and no matter how bad it was, we were all laughing and having fun. Same with going back to ninth grade. During Halloween of that year, we did like kind of like this thing where we all just like kind of like wrote a story and then like passed it around like a group, and then they continued the story. And it was just super funny. It was like a game of telephone, but like it was really messed up and goofy. I'll tell you that everyone had fun on that. Everyone was laughing and having fun writing. I'll tell you why nobody's writing, because schools give students boring shit to write, and I get it. Not all life is fun. Not all writing is going to be fun. I am not saying that, but when you give kids limitations, it messes up how they view writing. They see it as a chore. Again, the only reason why I've been such an advanced writer throughout all of my years was because in third grade or second grade, whatever it was, I was given that option to write for myself. And that's what inspired me to continue writing and to aspire to be an author. Right? So you want to be like, oh, writing, nobody writes anymore, and it's scary. Well, shut the fuck. We'll fix the school systems. All of these could be fixed. It's just a society problem, not a Gen Z problem. Etiquette and around gatherings. That is up for debate. To be honest, whatever. Math, I'm a blackjack dealer, highly doubt that. And a group of 22-year-olds on my table, and they couldn't add up the cards. It was wide open. You realize, right? If you're gambling, okay, I'm just gonna say this right now. If you're gambling, you're already just not smart. I'm sorry, I just don't see why people gamble. I don't see why people get. Actually, I play gacha games. I don't have like. And here's the thing, right? I get it. It's my dopamine's going up. It's like I'm guaranteed a character when I play gacha games or whatever. I'm guaranteed a reward. But like actual gambling, there is no guaranteed a reward. Actually, you can lose a lot of money because there is lack of a reward. So you're trying to tell me, Little Miss Smarty Pants, right, can't deduce that people like especially like 22-year-olds, probably like college kids that like, you know, wanted to have like a fun weekend, right, are really gonna be giving a shit about math. For all college graduates, you're trying to tell me the 22-year-olds are college graduates. The 22-year-olds are college graduates. Fucking sure. Like you're trying to tell me, right, that these like here's the thing, right? We don't know most of this story, right? For all we know, right? Because it's what is it? I'm assuming this is like casino shit or whatever. Or some sort of like gathering or party. These people are probably drunk, alright? So or like a little tipsy, like not really in the right state of mind to be doing math equations, okay? So honestly, there's just no context to this. This still happens, but like, okay, this is just stupid, alright? You're literally just saying that, like, it should be a skill to be, you realize, right, this has been, like, with the technology and, like, information we have now, it makes people better at, okay, I don't know what you're trying to advocate, masturbation, baiting, first of all, fucking weird, second of all, people still do this. Also, this is a complete bullshit because porn existed during, oh, like, throughout ages. Want to be like, oh, you material to masturbate? Shut the fuck up, first of all. Second of all, right? Proud Gooner here. Multiple years, only had text to get me off, alright? And a lot of other times, when my mom was really restricting my access, but she knew it was kept watching porn, right? All I kept doing was just imagining it. She couldn't stop my imagination. They really want to be like, oh yeah, you're just going out of style. Like, shut the fuck up. No, but it's not. Like, see, this is a genuine question I see that should be asked on this subreddit. And the rest is just pointless. What's the nicest thing? A platonic... I know what you're doing. I know what kind of man you are. A woman, whatever you want to be. Because you know what? I support you either way. What kind of weather feels... You could be asking women, like, specific things, right? But you're just asking general... Like, you are basically bringing out the, what is it? What's it called? Wait a minute. What the fuck is this? Why did you marry... What? This did not fucking happen. This is right. This did not fucking happen. Like, most of my other, like, friends that are, most women don't, like, all don't use Reddit. Actually, I think I'm the only person that I know out of my entire friend group and, like, extended friends or whatever that uses Reddit. Alright? And you're trying to tell me that you somehow bagged, like, double D or whatever. Yeah, no. Did not happen. Did not fucking happen. Thank you, Harold. Okay, this is just no, 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 politics. This is really funny. I want to go on r/dank. I heard this is like really fun. Mr. President, did you... Okay. Russian. Are these all politic memes? Whoa. This is fucking funny. Silence Venezuela. Okay. I get it. What just happened? Yeah, politics. But like a second Olive has hit. Why do you so care about this bitch? Oh my god. I guess I just don't find like text memes funny, really, like really funny anymore. Unless like it's like a video, but like, The Simpsons. This is still being used? Really? When you need them the most. Uh-huh. Yeah, this will 100% get deleted. Oh, that's 9/11. Okay, uh-huh. I'm just like... oh, it's funny because he's gay and she hugged him to comfort him, but it's like, whoa, dude, she's gay. Yeah. And a lot of people like to say r slash Batman Arkham isn't funny, and then we'll like be like, yeah, this is peak humor. We're still using the Chad shit. It's not funny anymore to use this. Uh huh. Oh my god, me and the boy shit. Oh my god. Uh, like it's not the fact that like this may or not be like something I agree politically or whatever. Because like some of these I do. It's just like it's just not funny. It's just not funny. What's the meme here? It's just okay. Yeah, the audacity to wake up. Uh huh. Okay, really with the dirtbag Steve? I feel like, and I thought Twitter or Zeta was like behind. Holy shit! Really gonna put like a Batman Arkham quote on like something that isn't bad? Okay, okay, this is kind of funny. Okay, all right, I'll be this. That is obviously the actual funny one didn't get views. I get it. Uh huh. So like, where's like, uh huh. He already had it. What do you mean? Okay, okay. He was already attacked and beaten up, and his barber didn't do shit. The fuck you mean? Oh yeah, let's put him in the ring. He was already put in the ring. Called the fucking streets. Really? Are these like the same people that do meme with it? I would literally saw these memes, like these meme templates in fucking 2018, and you're trying to tell me that they're just still relevant in 25. Really, the five? Okay, and it's now just Frankensteining shitty vibes. Girls when girl is guys when okay. Mm-hmm. I feel like these people see war as like something like really funny. You know what? Me when I post, I don't get it on our slash. Put my that got it. That got like a little breath of air. Titties. Here's what I get the joke. It's pretty good. I think there's something wrong with him. I can't say the meaning of the joke. That actually just ruined my day. Because, like, that is just such a fucking lie. And, like, someone just slapped their belly to that. Yo, we're all masturbating on Reddit. But, bro, who fucking get jerks off on Reddit? Like, I get finding porn through Reddit, but, like, usually when that happens, or, like, if I do it on the off chance I can't find, like, a certain creator, I use it to, like, find them. I don't, like, goon on Reddit. I just find who they are and then just go to them instead. Also, who's putting money... I need...